Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is April and today I have for you what I kept from a Thredup 200-pound Mixed Women's Rescue boxes. So let's just get into the numbers. I kept about 80 pieces, and the reason I picked this up is because it was 30% off. So I would have paid $442, but instead with 30% off, it was around $313. And so that brings me to about $4 a piece. Yeah, there were a lot more than 80 pieces. So it's about 100 pieces a box, give or take, depending on, obviously, you know, if you get underwear versus if you get a coat. So of about 400 pieces, I kept 80. I immediately gave away 5.5 bags, and then I have some others set aside just to sell locally. So without any further ado, let's take a look at what I kept, and I have looked up some of these things. So let's start with this bathing suit. It is a minimalist suit, and it had no tags in it, but after some extensive research, I believe the brand is called Londre, L-O-N-D-R-E, and it will sell for between $60 and probably $80. So that's a good start.
It had a couple light stains, but sold for $40 within a day.
These are pinstripe tights in a large, extra large, and these should sell for around 15 to 20. Some of these things I did get to comp, some I did not. So a pair of Gymshark underwear. These are thongs, small. I mean, these aren't gonna sell for a lot, maybe $12 to $15. These are biker shorts, and it's just the brand, I think it's Yogalicious, no, Old Navy. The pockets on the side. Because bike shorts do pretty well, I went ahead and decided to keep those. Those will sell for probably 15. This is a really very like coquette style button front vintage top. It probably had a skirt that went with it. It's Anne Klein. I'll get closer to show you. Petite, size 6. I'm guessing it's polyester. It feels like. Oh, acetate and rayon and poly. But because of the style and that baby towel back with the pin tuck pleats, I think this will probably sell for around 30. Now here's a really good, very, very good brand to know if you don't already. And I only have the top for this one, and it's Roller Rabbit. It's a large top, and it's new with tags. And this is the monkey polo pajama set. Well, this wasn't the set, it's only the top. The set itself would have sold for 110, but it is a high demand set, and I got a set. So the sets are selling for like this set right here in pink is they're selling for around 150 to 250, and these are also new with tags. So it's again Roller Rabbit. If you haven't heard of Roller Rabbit, I've sold it only one other time. And it's a really good brand, and this is extra, extra small, but it is new with tags. And this is the lovely monkey polo pajamas in bubblegum. So that should sell for around 100. All right, and Aloe Yoga. I have a bunch of stuff in this chair that I ran out of hangers. Let me flip this around. So an Aloe Yoga, feels like a cotton crop top. There's no size in this. I'm guessing it's probably a small or an extra small. This will probably sell for 20.
For $35 within 3 days of listing.
A swimsuit, and I don't even remember the brand on this. Topshop swimsuit. This isn't going to sell for a ton, but this one-piece style, this was a bigger size. I think it was a 12. It should sell for like 15 or 20. Not great returns on a lot of this stuff, but it is stuff that'll sell quickly. This Fabletics reversible bra, I looked it up. It should sell for about 15. I should have shown you that a little bit better. It's a halter bra. Most Fabletics isn't like great. I actually put aside a pair of joggers that I thought maybe my kids would like. This is a Brooks bra. I do pretty well with Brooks bras, and it's new with tags. It's the Holds Me In bra. In a size 36 double D. I'm thinking this will probably sell for 35.
Sold for $30 within a couple days of listing.
Another thing that's new with tags, it's just Maiden Form, high-waisted size large shapewear. That'll probably sell for 15 or 20. Another thing that's new with tags, it's a brand Lively. It's a bra brand, or maybe just underwear, period. It's a bra. It's kind of like a shelf bra. It's an interesting bra. Like a bralette, maybe, I guess. And a medium. I'm not sure how much that'll sell for. I didn't look it up. And another bra. This is also new with tags. It's called Third Love, which is a pretty good, it's a different bra brand. And I'm not sure how much that'll sell for. It's a 36D. My dog currently is now trying to sit on the things I'm tossing over onto the couch. This is just the brand, I think it's Pretty Young Thing or Princess Polly. Yeah. So not like a great brand, but because of the style, it's like got this, what are these called? I know, grommets. Grommets? Is that right? Yeah. In the like corset style front. I thought it would probably sell for around 20, so I did put that aside.
Sold for 12, but I'm
And the
waiting for
last is
payment.
Misguided, and it's just like kind of like a crepey material, and it is a bikini top in a size 16. So this isn't going to sell for a lot. Misguided, it's not a great brand. Let me just take all these clothes and throw them back into the chair so the dog doesn't sit on them. I don't need white dog hair. I'll show you the pup. Come here, buddy. Come here. There he is. There he is. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. All right. Now
I
let's
only
get
have a
into
couple
things
of
for
these
hanging.
items
These
hanging
are in any
listed,
particular
but I'll show
order.
solds for the ones that have sold.
So this is Reformation, and it is 100% silk mini dress. The only thing is it does have a couple, like, I don't know if you'll be able to see them. I'll show you just one. Like little flaws, stains, but I have sold silk Reformation dress like this, like a slip dress before, so I'm still going to go ahead and give it a try. And the size for Reformation is on the tag inside. This is a medium. Okay. This is a very heavy weight. I believe it is the reverse weave. Yeah, reverse weave medium champion hoodie. These aren't as popular as they once were, but I think it should still sell for around 25. Just remembering again that I paid about $4 each for these. This is a brand that was doing much better, Everlane, but because of the style, this academia, Oxford, preppy look, let me just see, it feels like it could be wool. Yes, 63% wool. Size 4, I thought that this would do well, no flaws on it. So that might sell for around 40 if I'm just guessing on a lot of this, so please keep that in mind. This is a split back Athleta long sleeve top, and because of the split back, I did not check comps. Athleta doesn't sell as well as it used to, but I was hoping maybe that would sell for around 20, 15 or 20. Now this dress is definitely a Bolo brand. I'd never heard of it before, so I'll show you that tag. It's Rana Gill, which I'm pretty sure now that I'm thinking about it as an Anthropologie brand. This is a gorgeous maxi dress. It's a medium petite. I think this should sell between 80 and 100. So as you can see, there's some things that are really high sellers, which I have more of, and some that are not great. This is just Ivory Ella, but it is a large and it's a waffle top, and I like the graphic Protect Our Wildlife. So I kept this one thinking that I might be able to sell it for around 15, 18, 20. Probably list it for around 27, 28. Very bright and colorful J. Crew 100% cashmere hooded sweater. And this is a large. This is an older label. It has very minimal pilling under the arms, but no holes. So that might sell for 30.
Sales were slow, so I accepted an offer for 20.
And the reason I know it's new is because it still has the plastic on this. It is a jumpsuit, and it's a Ralph Lauren, navy and white. And they probably didn't keep it at Thredup because I had a little bit of deodorant on it, which I'll just wipe off with a wet wipe. So that's good. That I would guess is probably going to sell for around 50. I love these Madewell chambray dresses. They do pretty well still. This is a medium. Yeah, just a button down, really simple shirt dress. That will probably sell for 25. All right, another brand that you definitely want to be on the lookout for. If you don't know this brand, it is a really good brand. It's India Collection by Emerson Fry. So Emerson Fry is the brand. And I've sold a blouse very similar to this before. I'm guessing this will probably sell for around 50, maybe a little more. I haven't sold it in a couple years, so really pretty, kind of a cheetah animal style print, leopard print. Okay, this is just Zara, but because of the bomber style, really interesting pleated, like a pin tuck almost sleeve with the big pockets in the front. I did decide to keep it and try selling it. It's a size small, hoping that'll sell for around 35 or 40. Now these won't sell right away because it's not the season, we're going into summer, but they are new with tags, Levi's, size 29 by 30, corduroy pants, and this like brown color. It's almost like a camel brown. Okay. Another piece of Athleta. But I do think these will sell a little better. These are like a Brooklyn jogger. Let's see if it tells us the name. It doesn't tell us the name. So a lot of the newer Athleta pieces have the name, the style name, and it's this mustard color pants. I have pants like this that I wear to work, and I absolutely love them. So I do think they will sell. These are a size 4, I think it said. 2. Okay. All right, a pair of vintage Y2K Nike pants, track pants. And I believe these were a large, maybe medium. So this is the older tag. And it actually has a date right in it. So I'll show you. So Nike has the date. Let me see if I can snag it quickly. Yeah, here we go. These are, oops, it's stuck on me. From 2007. Those are good. Okay, and no Thredup box would be complete without Lululemon. So a Lululemon sweatshirt, pullover sweatshirt, and there is the Lululemon logo on the back, and the size is in the pocket. Size 8. I did not look it up, but I'm thinking probably about 40. They're very tightly packed here. Very vintage Abercrombie and Fitch track pants. These, I'll show you the label, mediums. These, the elastic is stripped, but it still has the drawstring. So I still hope they will sell. They've got the spell out along the leg. So maybe 35, 45 for those. Right. These used to sell a lot better than they do now. This is a brand called Onzi. So there's the logo. And when I started reselling about 5 years ago, they were definitely a lot better. So Onzi Flow, definitely a lot better than they are now. So there's those. This next item should do very well. So this is anything from like Ireland or Scotland. You definitely want to be on the lookout for. These are the Aran Sweater Market from the Aran Islands in Ireland, small, and they are, I think, 100% cashmere. Let's see. Oh, wool cashmere. And they are just these pants. So these, almost like a long john, but cable knit pant, high-waisted. So I'll have to look those up, but I think that that will be a good return. Okay. And Pilcrow, the older, I believe this was the older Pilcrow. Yeah, this still says Pilcrow in the letterpress. So it's just a utility skirt. Not much to say about it. Very kind of basic, very preppy. I'll probably sell for around 25. Okay, this is definitely out of season, and this isn't a brand I would normally pick up, but it's the brand Spider. But these are like ski pants in a size 6, and these are expensive. I know I own ski pants, so these are super expensive to buy. So I did go ahead, such an indicator that they're ski pants. I did go ahead and keep those to sell. They may be able to sell for around 40. And another bolo. This is a sweater by Ola Johnson. And I did Google search this and I could not find it. Makes me curious. I can't remember if there was a tag on the interior that I had seen. I don't. So I don't see anything, but it's really soft, mixed media with these metallic flecks. So if I had to guess, I would say probably around 70 to 100. Ooh, we're stuck. Oh, this is a brand I don't really pick up very much, if I can get it out for you anymore, but this is Vince, and it is this really pretty navy blue, kind of like a tunic length blouse, size 6. It's a little oversized, but really pretty. Is it? I think it's silk. If I remember correctly, it is silk. So that should do okay. I'm just gonna set that down because it's getting tight quarters. Okay, you're probably wondering, why did I keep these? These are just loft shorts, or size 12, but they're the Bermuda short, and I find that these actually do really well. These should probably sell, like, I would say within a couple weeks, for probably around 20. That style does well. New with tags, this is a subline. It's Walter Baker W118, but this isn't really a style that's really popular right now. It's like a moto style, almost like a horse riding style also. But because it's new with tags, it retailed for $178. It's called the Shane pant. I went ahead and kept it, obviously, but I don't know what the market's like. So here's a good one. This is Johnny Was, and it is linen, and it's a large, so I was very excited about that. Wide leg, split, beautiful embroidery. I don't know what these will bring. Johnny Was is another brand that's not doing as well as it used to, but I'm hoping still maybe for 80 to 100. I'll set this down. This is another Athleta, and you're probably wondering, why am I keeping Athleta leggings? I actually have done well with this style. It's like a herringbone. These are extra small petite, so they probably won't do great, but it's like a herringbone, and it's got this split at the hem, and I don't know, we'll see. All right, this is a brand I could not find very many comps for, so if you know something about it, I'd love to know. It's called Leahy or Leahy, and it doesn't have any other tags. Am I lying about that? I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, I lied, there is a tag. It's a large, it's viscose and polyester, made in Korea, but it's this really bizarre kind of like, almost like a chef top, but I could only find a couple comps, and they were priced pretty high, but they weren't sold, and then there was one sold, but it was like an accessory, I think like tights. So we'll see for that. This is a vintage, gives Beetlejuice vibes skirt. The brand doesn't matter, but I'll show it to you, just so you can see the label. It's a size 12, and it has been taken in, so I'll just mention that. I'll measure the waist and give what I think it is, and then just put this disclaimer in there. I think it feels like silk, but it's polyester, but it is hand washed, made in Great Britain, and it's Jaeger London. I didn't show that very long, I can't remember, but yeah, it definitely gives like Beetlejuice vibes or like circus vibes, dark romantic with that purple. It's pleated, so that's kind of cool. Another piece that's new with tags. I actually got lucky and got quite a bit new with tags, to be honest. This is a brand that doesn't sell as well also, but it's Barefoot Dreams. But again, it is new with tags. And they are like the wide leg comfy pants. They're small, they're the cozy chic, ultralight lounge pants. So I don't know, maybe 50. Yeah, we're halfway done with this side. Or we're almost halfway done. Not halfway done with this side, we're over halfway done this side. Okay, another brand that I don't pick up that often, Eloquii, but this was in impeccable condition. It's this really pretty like flare style dress, very flattering dress on, and I don't know, I just thought that this was really classic stripes. So I kept that. I'll probably only sell for 25. 2 more items on this. So this is a brand that is a Bolo brand also. I do not know how to say it, but I will spell it. M-I-A-O-U. And this is an extra large, and it's called the Chuck Corset in the DeVille stripe. It should have, like the bra should have straps. I found the stock photo, and it doesn't, but I think it'll still do okay. Retail's like $278, I think. I'm thinking maybe 50. And then last on this side, another really good piece, this Patagonia men's large cinchilla in a very desirable print, and the one that I saw sold was sold for $199, but I didn't really do a ton of searching. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you, and maybe you can give me your opinion, was this dress. It's like a vintage Y2K dress. I remember actually wearing kind of like these balloon style dresses. I wanted to see what you guys thought. Is this something I should try to sell? It's this weird layer, like, I don't even know what to say. It's like the inside of the dress is fitted, and then there's like this piece on the outside, almost like you're wearing like a paper bag or something. I don't know. And the brand I don't think matters. It's called Un de Toi. And it's definitely vintage, made in the USA. Poly, size 12. What do you guys think? Should I try selling that? I just think it's the stock photo, not gonna be able to find a stock photo, but I have a feeling it's gonna be really hard to photograph, and I also hate photographing black. I think if I put this on a mannequin, it's gonna look terrible, but what do you guys think? Okay, now moving over to this side. So I'm just gonna turn you a little bit so we can get this rounder. This is another really good brand. This does have one gemstone that is loose. So I'll have to just sew that back on. And it's this asymmetric hem, black back zip dress. And the brand is Made in Am. Made in Am. I don't know how to say that, but that's what it is. So I can't remember exactly what I saw comps for, but I'm thinking that'll probably sell for around 70-ish. This is really a style-based keep. This is just Vintage Express in a size small, but I thought that this was very like Y2K. I don't know, maybe I'm totally off, but this rouging on the sides and the ruffles along the front, almost like a tuxedo style top. So we'll see. It's not gonna sell for a lot, maybe 20, 15. This is a boutique brand that I have sold one other time, and it's called White Mark. This is a larger size, a size large. It's this tiered ruffle dress. Oh, there's a light spot on my camera. Let's turn that a little. Yeah, it's a maxi. So I think that'll probably sell for around 35. This over here. This isn't one that I would normally say, hey, yeah, keep these, but this style, this peasant kind of style, in a chambray top. This is just Old Navy and it's a small. This should sell for around 15 to 25, probably around the 18 mark. Another good brand that I really don't sell a lot. This is an interesting piece. It's Club Monaco. This is really gorgeous beaded detail, and it is a size 0, and I don't remember if it's silk or not. It's lined. It feels like it's silk. It's quite heavy. Let's see. Nope, it's polyester, but very beautiful. I can see using keyword flapper for that. Okay, this is a brand that if you can get it in larger sizes with a lot of back pocket detail, you will sell it pretty quickly. It's Vegas. Now this is a smaller size and it's cropped and it doesn't have that detail, but I still think it'll sell for around 20 bucks. So I kept it. I do fairly well with Vegas. Like it has a pretty good sell through if you check that. This is Zara, the Trafaloop collection, but I really love the baby doll style. I think it's really relevant right now. Very interesting piece. So that's probably only going to sell for 15. Trust me, I didn't keep everything that would sell for 15 because there was a lot. And I just only kept the things that I thought would sell quicker. This, I just loved the overall color of it and the V-neck. And it's just a boutique brand called RD Style. I think it might also come in Stitch Fix boxes. I'm not sure. But this is a small, and it just was so, I think it's so pretty. So, yeah, sometimes we fall victim to keeping things we like. Okay, there were 2 pair of these Victoria's Secret pink. I don't know, actually Victoria's Secret pink, small, new tags. These are like a winter collection, but I kept them because they will sell. I may just put them together and sell them together. I may not. These will probably sell for around 20 each, and they are extra smalls. Oh, one's extra small, one's small, so I'll definitely keep them separate. I did look this one up because I wasn't sure whether or not I should keep it. It is the brand Sunny Studio Paris, but this looks like it will sell for around 25 or 30. This like cheetah print, oversized raw hem jacket. This is a Wool Theory sweater, and the neckline looks a little like out of whack, but if you wear it the way you're supposed to wear it, which is like, it's a tunic length, I think that it's because it's supposed to be tighter around your like waist or hips. So I'll just explain that in the listing when I do it. It's 100% wool. It's a soft wool. This is a brand I definitely like. It does sell well. It's Patrons of Peace. You can get it at TJ Maxx. So it's really a pretty blouse with some embroidery around the neckline. I think that'll only sell for probably 15 or 20, but it's just such a pretty high-low, little, almost like a cottagecore peasant style. This I was keeping on a hunch. It's Vintage Gap. It's a men's, I believe. Zip down, hooded sweatshirt in a size extra large. And I just think that this vintage style might do well. So I decided to keep it, and maybe, I don't know, I haven't looked up comps, but maybe around 30. This is a collab between Doll's Kill and Wink. And I looked it up. These weren't selling high, but they had a good sell through, but I'm thinking only maybe 20. This is definitely out of season, but I still think it will do well once the fall comes. It's Old Navy. It's a medium. It's a really pretty Fair Isle button-down cardigan. Needs just a tiny bit of depilling. Not bad at all. I think that'll probably sell for around 30, 35 once fall comes. This is new at tags. There's H&M. It's a blondie oversized t-shirt. This will probably only sell for 15 or 20. Not a lot, but you know, use words like grunge, street, maybe baddie. All right, you're not going to be surprised by this. This is time and true, okay? But here's the key factors. So it's a maxi midi dress. It's got tiers. It's got these, why can't I never think of this word? Yeah, you know, the stretchy top. And it's an XXL in the colors with the plaid. I think it's just very classic spring. I actually think this will probably sell for around $20, $25. So I'll probably list that for, believe it or not, around 32. Smocked, that's what it's called, smocked. This is just Gap. It's a large. It's a really soft, look at this pleated detail on the sleeves in the front. And it's almost got like a baby doll fit to it. And this isn't going to sell great now, but this kind of like tartan plaid will do well in the fall. This will probably sell for around 20. It's just a classic style button down Brooks Brothers women's top, which is shocking that it didn't have any flaws. I don't think it was ever worn, to be honest. It's pretty crisp. And that'll probably only sell for around 20. Another thing, we're kind of out of the season. This is an Old Navy extra large quilted hooded jacket. Pockets, front, And this will sell, I think, probably in the fall, maybe 30. Almost there, we have about 10 left. This is a non-labeled, so there's no brand, and it is real leather, and I don't know what to price it at. This is a really popular, you can see that on the interior. This is a very popular like style. Just want to see if the leather smelled, it doesn't. With this lace on the side, very edgy, very rocker, very goth, very punk. So maybe list it around 50, but there's no size, so I'll have to measure. So it's just an interesting quilted hoodie. I don't usually keep these this brand. It's New Balance. I think it's only a small also, but it was from the 2019 New York City Marathon. So I kind of thought that was cool. Maybe somebody was looking for that. Maybe not, I don't know. When I look up comps, maybe I just decide not to keep it, but this one I did look up because I was hopeful that it was going to be good. It's just okay. So this is St. John, but it is Griffith Gray for St. John, size 2. Really interesting style buttons on this jacket. I think it had a couple like little pulls you can see, or places where there's like little, almost like wear to the material. But I think it'll still sell for around 25 or 30. Very safari style in my opinion. Okay, I just like this graphic. So it's this Old Navy, but it says "Let Love Grow" and it's embroidered. Really pretty color, really nice for fall or spring. I mean fall, spring.
I actually found a couple stains on that sweatshirt, so I was not able to sell it.
This is just the top, but it's new with tags, and it's called Bedhead Pajamas. So I'll show that to you. It's a large. I think this will probably still sell for around 25 or 30. The lemons on it. This is potentially a really good brand. So it is like a knee-length skirt. It can fold over, and it is the brand 3 Dots, which is just literally 3 dots, which you can hardly see the middle dot. And this can be good. This probably will only sell for $20 though. Tie-dye's kind of not in anymore. It was big during COVID, but. Another piece of Lululemon. At first I did not know it was Lululemon, but I knew that it felt like quality. And the tag was weird, but then I found the Lululemon logo. Yeah, the tag looked like Reformation to me. Doesn't that look like a Reformation tag? But it's got to be the new Lululemon tag. But then I found the Lululemon, here it is. Can you see that? You can't really see it, there it goes. And I realized, voila, it's Lululemon. So it's like a crop long sleeve. What's the material? Merino wool, cotton, and then recycled nylon. So size 2. Now this is a very interesting piece of Lululemon. I don't even know what to say about it. So it's a fold over. It's definitely older. And what is this, guys? I need your help. Okay, what's happening? Are these some kind of dance? Because look at the foot. Is it like a dance legging? Very high-waisted, pleated front. Yeah, that's all I can think of is it's a dance legging. It says dance on it also. It says dance, floss, listen, then cask, sweat, once a day, strategic question. I don't know. That was very interesting. I didn't find anything like it. All right, we're down to our last 3. I did look this one up, Moo. This is Show Me Your Moo. This definitely needs to be rolled, lip rolled. This actually was doing pretty well for like $40, which I was shocked by, because Show Me Your Moo used to be pretty good, and now it's just kind of like So, all right, last 2 pieces, everyone. This is Dolan, which is an Anthropology brand, but I like the fact that it was like a color block and had these little palm trees. So that's not gonna go for a lot, maybe 15 or 20. And then last, this almost looks like Jude Connolly, but it's a brand called Melly M. Now, if you get this in the skirt, this is not a skirt, but if you get this in a skirt, they sell, I mean, the comps are like 40 to 50 for skirts. So If you find this brand in skirts, definitely pick it up. This is probably only going to come in at 20 or 25. All right, everybody, that's it. Tell me what your favorite piece was. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day.